Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to share with you how to assess trading signals from Ingot Brokers platform and how to trade these signals or how to execute these trading signals. Ingot Brokers has two main sources of trading signals. You can find one in your dashboard. That is, if you log into your account, you go to resources, you see these trading signals, or you can also find the other set of signals in the MT5. Okay, but I'm going to share with you now, after you have assessed them, how do you execute them. That's what I'm going to share with you. Always remember to read the disclaimer attached to these trading signals, and also take this presentation as educational an educational material. You explore the opportunity, and then if you feel like it's good for you, you can now make a trading decision out of that. Okay, now as you can see on your screen like this, we have example, this trading signal, USD CAD trading signal. Okay, it's telling you when to enter the market, when to take your stop loss, a target, which is the take profit. So we are going to look at, now that you have seen it, we are going to look at how to actually trade them. Okay, and then this, what you have down here, or the charts here, is showing you the direction of the market. Okay, but before we delve more into that, I would like to share with you now, before we delve more into it, Ingot Brokers trading signals are good when you are using it as pending orders. Okay, so I'm going to share with you, the types of trading orders, and then what pending order is, and the types of pending orders that you can use or execute these trading signals with. We have market execution, we have pending orders. Market execution orders is like whatever you see in the market, to place your buy or sell, and then that's it. Pending orders is, for instance, let's say the price is around 2,500, but you want to buy it around 3,000. Okay, you can't, maybe don't have the time to sit and wait for the price to get to that point. So what you would like to do is you would like to type in those prices, so that, or those specific conditions, so that when the market gets to that limit and trade executes, you are good to go. Please do you get it? So we are going to look into that now. Let's look at what pending orders are. So it says a pending order means an order that or trade that has been placed but not yet fully processed and executed, is waiting for specific conditions to be met before it becomes an actual trade. So like I said, the price is around 2,500. You want to buy it around 3,000. Remember, you buy when you believe it will go up, you sell when you believe it will go down. Sometimes somebody also wants to buy it more cheaper, so it's around 2,500, but the person wants to buy it more cheaper, around 2,000. That one, we call that type of pending order buy limit. But let's say it's around 2,500, but you want to buy at 3,000, we call that buy stop. Okay, so that it keeps going up. The same way with the other, the sell part too. So basically, pending orders, you place your trade, wait for specific price or key levels for them to execute themselves, because you don't have the time to be sitting behind a PC or a computer to see all of these, on your phone like this, to wait for the price to get to that level. So now let's have some visuals to it. So this is, pending orders. These are the four types I would like us to have a good look at. We have buy stop. Now, it says order placed above price and price keeps going up. For instance, price is currently around 2,500 and you're expecting to buy at around 3,000. Okay, so in that case, the type of pending order you place is the buy stop. With a buy stop, when you execute, or when you press buy stop, you're expecting the price to get to 3,000 to get the execution done. Okay. However, let's say it's around 2,500, but you want to place your trade, or you want to buy at around, let's say 2,000 before it goes up. That's what we call buy limit. Okay. The same way we have sell stop. Sellers sell when they believe it will go down, buyers buy when they believe it will go up. So sell stop means, let's say you're around 2,500, you want to sell around 2,000. So you put in those parameters. When it gets to 2,000, the trade executes. Somebody would also say 2,000 is too cheap, I want to sell around 3,000. Okay, even though it's around 2,500. So then it gets to 3,000, the person executes this sell limit order for it to get executed. That's just the theory. I'm going to take you through the practical itself. Okay, so for instance, let's say you log into your Ingot Brokers account, you go to this, you go to resources, select here, you come to resources, here, resources, and then you come to, sorry, you select resources. There you will see trading signals, as you can see here. A moment. So for instance, we want to trade this. Sorry, a moment. Let's use this. Okay, you see USD CAD. You see the red arrow there. It tells you that price or this trade, you are looking at placing a trade that will go down. It's just a sell trade that you want to place. If you look at the one down here, you see green up is a buy trade that you want to trade, or the signal is telling you to trade. Remember, sellers sell when they believe it will go down, buyers believe it will go up. That's why you see the arrows. But when do you enter, when do you exit, and all of that? So that is what we are going to look at now. Now it says entry price is 1.3657. That's where to enter. You have the stop loss and all. So how do you go about this? Let's now open our MT5 to execute this trade. The instrument we want to trade is USD CAD. So you are using an Android phone. You come to top here, black here, plus, then you search USD CAD like this. Then you come back, you scroll down. Where is USD CAD? I'm coming USD CAD. Oh, not seeing it here. Okay, so let's say we go to Forex. This is a USD CAD plus. Then we go back. Now we can see USD CAD here. Okay. Now you press on it, then you select new order like this. Now you can see market execution here. You can see it. There's no market execution that we want to do. We want to do pending orders. So remember, market execution is what you see. Just press your buy and sell street, and then everything gets executed. But this one, we want it to get to a certain price before it gets executed. So what do? You select market execution like this. Market execution. Remember, we want to sell. The ones I would like you to pay more attention to is the buy limit, sell limit, buy stop, sell stop. Okay, leave the rest to do their own thing. So sell, let's just select sell stop. Okay, sell stop. Okay, all right. At which price do we want to sell it? When we come back here, we want to sell it at 1.3657. Okay, so you type that in here. 1.36, no, put it here a moment. Good. So it's 1.36570, just the zero there. And what's the stop loss? The stop loss here is 1.3704. 1.3704. 1.3704. Yeah, there's zero to it. What's the take profit? The take profit is 1.3626. 1.36260. Okay, just to ensure that, you know, look at the numbers that keeps changing. As 1 point after the decimal point, you see 5 numbers there. So that's why we also want to have 5 numbers after the decimal point. Okay, so we're just adding the zeros. But when you are done with it, okay, it's a sell trade that we want to do. If you look at here, this is what it says. Look at the arrow going down, and even you look at the charts here, it keeps going down, or that's the direction. If you look at the brief here, so it says possible bearish price movement, actually telling you that the price has chances of going down. Now, after you put in these parameters, you should have the place where you see the place, you should have it highlighted. Okay, then you just press your place for the trade to now be automatically set, so that when it gets to these prices, trade automatically executes. But you place the trade, done, and then you realize that the trade is executed here. That's the sell stop. Okay, now it is positioned, or it is, I mean, let's say, how do I even put it? You've asked the market that when it gets to these limits, it should take your trade for you. That's what you have asked the market to do. It hasn't gotten there, so you just leave it. Immediately it gets there, the trade will automatically execute. If you want to see what's happening, you long press it like this, go to chart. Okay. And then choose, let's say, 4 hour. Okay, a moment. Okay. So sell stop. The price is up here. Let's look at daily so that we can have it clearer. Okay, the price is up here. That what you are trying to do is that, or what we want to do is, when the price gets to this price, currently is around 1.36664, but we want to sell when it gets to 1.36570. It's not there yet, so you just leave the market to do whatever it wants to do, and then you just relax. Okay, once you see placed here, it hasn't executed yet. When it executes, you will see these numbers changing here, but it hasn't that hasn't happened yet, so you can leave your trade to keep running. Okay, so that is the signal from the what's the name, the signal from your dashboard. Okay, you put in all those numbers. You can also modify it. A moment. Okay, right, so you can modify the trade. Now remember that when you did all those trade, okay, it was sell stop that we chose. If you don't see the place button like highlighted for you to press, or when you press and the trade doesn't change, or it doesn't execute or position it like this, what you can do is you can now switch or change from sell stop to sell limit, because maybe there might have been price difference there. Sell limit, and then you take the trade, or you place it for it to position. Now what you see means that the trade is positioned, that when it gets to this level, market executes it for me. It hasn't gotten there, so you just have to relax and then leave the trade to do its own thing. Okay, because you have set your stop loss, your take profit, and all of that. Now let's look at the other signal, and this other signal is within the MT5 itself. Okay, so you come up here. If you're using Android phone like this, up here, tap top left corner, you now click on news. Okay, so when you see, with the news, you see all of these signals here. Just press here like this, and then you would now see this. It says that the downside prevails as long as 0.8232 is resistance. So it's just telling you that downside price will keep going down, whatever. That is fine. Let's look at the chart and let's see what the chart says. You come here, it tells you that price at the moment, price will keep going down. Price might keep going down based on based on the analysis. Price will keep going down. So what do you then do? You look at the current price, okay, and then look at the arrow. You use that as your stop loss, and then you use your the blue line there as your stop loss, the red lines as your take profit, and then the black line as your entry price. Okay, so now let's execute this trade. So the signal, the arrow just tells you that it's going to go down, or there are high chances it's going to go down. Okay, so what's the entry price? 0.8200, and the instrument we want to trade is USDCHF. Okay, let me take a screenshot of this. Okay, 0.8200. So a moment. Okay, good. So 0.8200. Okay, we want to now place our trade. So we come here, we search USDCHF, USDCHF plus, then we add it. So this is it. Now you just tap here, you see order, new order. Remember, it's not market execution we are doing pending orders. Okay, and the arrow said that the price has chances of going down. Let's just have a look at the screenshots. Okay, this is the screenshot. It says the entry price is 0.8200. So you're expecting it to go down. So you come here, you select sell, either sell stop or sell limit. We can choose any of them. Let's say sell limits first. And then when you choose all of that, and then this button, the down here, the place doesn't get highlighted. It means you can't place the trade. So then you have to now tap it again and choose sell stop. I hope you get it. Okay. So sell limits, and what price are we looking at? 0.8200 as the entry price. So 0.820, no, 82000. Because after the decimal point, you see 5 numbers there as the entry price. What's the stop loss? The stop loss is 0.8232. Okay. So it's SL stop loss 0.83, a moment, 0.8232, 0.82320. Okay, that's 5 decimal points. And then take profits. Let's take the last one, 0.8132. 0.81320. Okay. Now, after we did all of that, you realize that the place button is not highlighted. Okay. So we can go up there and change to sell stop. Now, immediately we changed to sell stop, you realize that the place button has been highlighted. But before then, we chose sell limits. A moment, sell limits. It wasn't highlighted. So even if you press it, the trade was not going to get executed. So when you put in your numbers, all that you need to know the direction, is it going up or going down? Then you should look at any of the cells. But like I said, consider just the 4 sell limits, buy limit, sell stop, sell stop, buy stop, just these 4. Put in the numbers, and then when it's not highlighted, sell limit is what you're looking out for because you want it to go down. If it's still not highlighted, you come here, change it to sell stop. So we can now see the place highlighted. Press it to get a trade executed. So we can now see our USD CHF trade now position. That doesn't mean it's being executed, but I mean, yes, it's there, but the trade hasn't triggered yet. So it has identified all the levels that when it gets to, or the prices when it gets to, you want to get your trade executed, and that is what it has been is done. We did for USD CAD, and then we did for USD CHF. Okay, so if you want to see the chart, you come here. You can now see the chart and see the limits, okay, where it gets to. So we did sell stop. When it gets to this sell, or the here, the trade will get executed. This is the stop loss, and then you are good to go. Okay. Thank you very much for joining me. Like I mentioned earlier, Ingot Brokers has these signals to support you. Explore them, make a decision, and you're good to go. Thank you. Bye-bye.